Stories and Studies of Strange Things / Oshidori by Lafcadio Hearn. There was a falconer and hunter named Sunjo who lived in the district called Tamuranogo of the province of Mutsu. One day he went out hunting and could not find any game. But on his way home, at a place called Akanuma, he perceived a pair of Oshidori, mandarin ducks, swimming together in a river that he was about to cross. To kill Oshidori is not good, but Sanjo happened to be very hungry, and he shot at the pair. His arrow pierced the male. Thief male escaped into the rushes off the further shore, and disappeared. Sanjo took the dead bird home, and cooked it. That night he dreamed a dreary dream. It seemed to him that a beautiful woman came into his room, and stood by his pillow, and began to weep. So bitterly did she weep that Sanjo felt as if his heart were being torn out while he listened. And the woman cried to him, "Why, oh, why did you kill him? Of what wrong was he guilty? At Akanuma we were so happy together, and you killed him. What harm did he ever do you? Do you even know what you have done? Oh, do you know what a cruel, what a wicked thing you have done? Me do you have killed, for I will not live without my husband. Only to tell you this I came." Then again she wept aloud, so bitterly that the voice of her crying pierced into the marrow of the listener's bones, and she sobbed out the words of this poem. Hai kurabase so eshimano wa akanuma no makomo no kure no hidarin zo yukai. At the coming of twilight I invited him to return with me. Now to sleep alone in the shadow of the rushes of Akanuma, ah! What misery unspeakable! And after having uttered these verses exclaimed, "Ah, you do not know, you cannot know what you have done. But tomorrow when you go to Akanuma, you will see, you will see." So saying, and weeping very piteously, she went away. When Sanjo awoke in the morning, this dream remained so vivid in his mind that he was greatly troubled. He remembered the words, "But tomorrow, when you go to Akanuma, you will see, you will see." And he resolved to go there at once, that he might learn whether his dream was anything more than a dream. So he went to Akanuma, and there, when he came to the river bank, he saw the female Oshidori swimming alone. In the same moment the bird perceived Sanjo, but instead of trying to escape, she swam straight towards him, looking at him the while in a strange fixed way. Then, with her beak, she suddenly tore open her own body, and died before the hunter Sayas. Sanjo shaved his head, and became a priest. Footnote 1. From ancient time, in the Far East, these birds have been regarded as emblems of conjugal affection. Footnote 2. There is a pathetic double meaning in the third verse, for the syllables composing the proper name Akanuma, red marsh, may also be read as Akanuma, signifying the time of our inseparable or delightful relation. So the poem can also be thus rendered: when the day began to fail, I had invited him to accompany me. Now, after the time oft had happy relation, what misery for the one who must slumber alone in the shadow of the rushes. Thimakomo is a sort of large rush, used for making baskets. Thank you very much for listening to a Japanese strange story, Oshidori by Kenshin Channel. Please subscribe if you are a little bit interested in things Japanese, especially Japanese literature including Japanese poetry. Thank you again. So long, everybody.